Our keynote speaker, Lynn Harrell, Associate Director of the North Carolina Senior Games, and has a lot to do with the state level with making all this happen. So, welcome, Lynn Harrell.
Hello, News River Senior Games. You look good. Participants, you are the stars. You are affecting how all of us see aging. And I know that to be true for a fact. At NC State last year, there was a graduate student who did some research with children that had Senior Games participants as grandparents. She talked to these children and she said, "What do you think an older person is?" They had grandparents who were involved in Senior Games. So then they said, okay, so they're a little mixed up about what chronological age old might be. What do they think a senior does? All of them, 100% of them, said that old people were cranky and they sat down. They watched TV. If they were girls, they knitted. They might cook. They went to church. That was it. Then the next question was, what about this grandparent? Oh, my grandparent is not old. They're not an old person, and they don't behave like that. So that completely smashed what their opinion of it was like to get old. They said, no, my grandparent's not old. Some of these grandparents were in their 80s and 90s, not old. Then, and this is my favorite question, what's it gonna be like when you get old? Oh, well, I'm not gonna be cranky, and I'm not just gonna sit and watch TV. I'm gonna be like my grandma or my grandpa. They got changed by you. They got changed. What they think of aging, what they are going to be like when they grow up. They know because of you, what you are doing in your life. They know that it can be different. It doesn't have to be like all the stereotypes say, because we can have a good time, can't we? You have a good time, and you are healthy and fun, and you inspire me to take care of myself. So thank you so much for being involved in Senior Games. You are making a difference in your own life and in the lives of all those around you. And I am honored to be here to participate with you today. Keep up the great work. These games would not happen without someone who was willing to say, I'll be in charge. I'll answer the phone, I'll respond to the emails, I'll make sure the mailings happen, I'll make sure the computer program happens, I'll make sure we have steering committee meetings, I'll make sure we get sponsors. Joanne Pryor, thank you so much for all that you do for us. These games would not happen without someone who was willing to step up and say, I'll be the local coordinator, and Joanne does a great job. With Joanne, she has a wonderful steering committee